Let's start by typing a couple of things in some of these cells. So you can see I'm in A1, and I'm just going to type a simple sentence. All right. After I get it in there, you can still see the whole thing. It carries over into the cells next to it. The trouble is going to be if you try to type something in column B. So I'll go to B1, and I'll type something there too. Now, unfortunately, what I typed in column B shows up. The rest of column A doesn't show up. So you have a couple of choices for how to expand the cells so that you can still see what's in all of them. Probably your most simple is to go to the line in between the two columns, and you can see when I get close, my mouse turns from a hand to a double-sided arrow. When it changes to that double-sided arrow, I can just double click and it'll expand this cell to be the size of the text that's in there. I could do the same thing with B and shrink it down to fit the size of the text that's in there. So let's go back to the beginning. I'll show you another option. You could just go up again to that arrow, double-sided arrow in between the two columns. If you click, you can drag the line in either direction. So you could just drag it until it was big enough so that you could see the whole cell. That option actually works for the rows as well. So you could go to this line in between the two cells and drag the double-sided arrow up and down to change the width of the rows. Your last option is to go to the edge of the column, and you'll see this little drop-down arrow show up and my mouse turns into a pointer finger. When you click on that, a menu comes up and you can click on Resize Column. And here you could put in a random number. One of your assignments does tell you to set it to a specific size. So you would just delete the 100 and then put in a new number that would make it a little bit larger. So you got three choices depending on what you would like to do or what you remember to do.